Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Sammy Benitez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So stepping in, J.C. Embry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 106.
Scorched to third, reined in, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Heat Armstrong. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the...
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Armstrong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Digging in, Jesus Rivera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Not shortstop, Kenny Perky.
Now batting, Kenny Perky, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Grounded to first. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eric Rip.
Stepping in, Eric Rip. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tehran's ready. Here comes the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Buckner in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jesse Padilla.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Two and one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Rivera is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Popped up. Hara over to his right. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Hans Porter.
Porter.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Kent Kinsey. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Charles Towers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Teheran gets the sign and delivers. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Corner.
The third baseman, Nicholas Corner.
Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9. The first baseman.
Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior.
Got a lot of it deep down the line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Third inning, no score to this point. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rip is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Benito Jara.
The first baseman, Benito Jara.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hot shot to third. And that's the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Kenneth Carmichael.
So next to the plate for Texas, Kenneth Carmichael. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Mitchell Long.
Now at the plate, Mitchell Long, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Hard hit ball to second, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Jesus Rivera, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Rivera is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Antonio Franco will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Antonio Franco.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Pete Armstrong. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Luke Little is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Luke Little.
Now at the plate, Kenny Perky. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop, Kenny Perky.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Standing in now, Eric Rip, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
here. Into the box now, Hans Porter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Kent Kinsey is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Charles Towers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Benito Jara stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Still 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
To the plate now, Kenneth Carmichael. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Eddie Santiago is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Number 14, Eddie Santiago.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Count is 3-2.
Jimmy Grimes waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Jimmy Grimes. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. Carmichael is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Runners on first with 1 down. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. Padilla rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kinsey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Buckner, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. Freddie Santiago would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air now, out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Some Igawa is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 38, Some Igawa.
Stepping into the box, Mitchell Long. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mitchell Long.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2 count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Rivera.
Ready for another shot now, Jesus Rivera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Santiago is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Kenny.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Perky. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete and we are tied 2-2. Mel Clark makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Mel Clark.
Digging in once again, Freddie Santiago.
The right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in now, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Rivera is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Chet Steadman will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Number 32, Chet Steadman.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Eric Rip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball back outside. No, that's down.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Lifted in the air out to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Hans Porter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Porter, a native Texan. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
No one out with a runner at second. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 11, Kent Kinsey.
Striding in once again, Kent Kinsey. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
One out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charles Towers.
Next will be the designated hitter, Charles Towers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. Now both runners on the move to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. One and two, here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Benito Jara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Brian Barreto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 13, Brian Barreto.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, inside.
Now a flare out to left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy.
Sito Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Suzuki.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Rivera is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Ben Zobrist will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
For the Cubs. Now playing shortstop,
Alex Happ gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
now pitching for Chicago, number 16,
Ron Wolf is also into the ballgame, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Ron Wolf.
Now to the plate, Kenneth Carmichael.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Kenneth Carmichael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
A bouncer up the middle. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Long, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch. Happ hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
None out, runners at first and second.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike to count.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Teddy.
Jack Atkins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Jack Atkins.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. First and second now, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stuart Miranda will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Stuart Miranda.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Ready on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Clayton Foreman will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 33. Now in
Wade
left field,
McBride
number
has
22.
been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 35. Wade McBride.
Dave
Now
Bowie
at shortstop,
is also into the
number
game as he
20.
takes over at short.
Bowie. Now in
Pablo
left
Del
field,
Villar
number
is also
37.
into the ball game as he'll assume duties in
Del
left field.
Villar.
So digging in now, Ryan
Leading off for
Buckner.
the Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Garrett Miklas come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Garrett Miklas.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he pops it up. Carmichael backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Oliver Blanco will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Oliver Blanco.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Garrett Miklas stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing right field, number 25, Oliver
Blanco will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 25, Oliver Blanco.
Luke Hernandez is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert. Now at second, number 30,
Alberto Fernandez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Alberto.
Delman Watson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Delman Watson.
Inside with what looked like the palm ball, 1-0. Wickert is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. At the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Sergio Acevedo is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 13, Sergio Acevedo.
At the plate now, Kent Kinsey. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
Kinsey. This game's defensively for the Cubs. Now catching, number 41, Delman Watson.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Charles Towers will be next. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Charles Towers, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Benito Jara. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Kenneth Carmichael. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Two and 2. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Delman Watson will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 41.
Derek Ford will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Derek Ford.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. weakly hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 5, Ron Wolf.
Ready now, Ron Wolf. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Wolf, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number
Now it'll be the Cubs DH,
Designated
Jason Kipnis.
Jason
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3-3. Thomas Nicholas comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Texas Rangers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Derek Ford pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home.